Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. So, actually, we are meeting for the first time. So, before we get into the video, it would be good if we introduce ourselves.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for giving me this chance to introducing myself. My name is Ranjeet Singh. I belong to Rajasthan, and I am a government employee. And right now, I'm posted in West Bengal. And about my educational qualification, I have completed my post graduation with English literature. And about my hobbies, I love to listen music, and I love to
Yeah.
listen music, and I also love to sing songs. So
Yeah.
that's all about me. Thank you so much. And may I know about you as well?
Yes, sir. Actually, my name is Anand. I'm from Patna. I'm a teacher. I teach English. And as far as my qualification is concerned, I've done a graduation in English literature. And talking about my hobbies, whenever I get time, I just love reading books. And I have one YouTube channel. Its name is Grammar Wala, for which I make videos. So it's about me.
Oh,
So
that's great. You are having great production. And you told that which type of book do you read?
actually, sometimes inspirational, book. I have, some books written by Arundhati Roy. I have, let me tell you one more book, Red Sari. It's about, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi. So sometimes I read inspirational, books, and sometimes I like biographies and autobiographies. So because actually, sir, I'm a teacher, so I hardly get time. But especially on Sunday, whenever I get time, I spend my time with books.
Oh, that's great. You are having your huge interest towards books, because for me it's boring subject to read any book. But I love to listen the videos on YouTube, any inspirational videos available on YouTube English speeches. But I get bored while reading the books. But if you are getting interest, that's very nice, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your appreciation, sir. Sir, as you told me, you are a government employee. So, what made you start this? Do you have any YouTube channel?
Yeah, recently before 1 week, I opened a YouTube channel, and the main motive to open the YouTube channel was to improve my fluency in English language. And if I would talk about my spoken English language, so I'm working on that for 1 year. Since 1 year, I am watching the YouTube video available in English conversational videos and English podcast and motivational video like this. And I also used two apps available on the Play Store. One of them is S Fluency app, and another one is Josh Skill app. And on those apps, I used to make audio call only, but I was not getting so much confidence while speaking, because in audio call we don't have eye to eye contact. So that's why I was also scrolling YouTube one day, and I saw that there are so many learners available on YouTube as well, and they are learning to each other by having a conversation, and they are also uploading their videos on YouTube, so that any other person can be connect with those people and can get benefit. So that was an amazing idea, and I also thought that I should also create my own YouTube channel to connect with the people more and more. And by uploading those videos, I can also get motivation if anyone comment there. If I'm increasing my views, so that also gives motivation to me. That's why I opened just before 1 week.
Sir, as you told, you are in government job. So why do you want to learn English? I think there is no requirement. You are already, in government job. Actually, it is seen. Actually, most of the time, students, learn English because they require it. They have to face interview or they have to, crack an examination. That's why they learn. But you are already in job. So why do you want to learn English?
Yeah, it's a good question, and it's really so many persons have asked this question to me because as you know that I am already in government job, and in my government job the spoken English is not required so much because the mode of conversation with each other is mostly Hindi language only. But it's because of my interest to develop my skill, and at sometimes I have seen the people while talking to English language, and that motivated me that I should also learn this language to speak, because they are looking highly a high reputed person like that. And at sometimes I also faced the problem that while talking to other persons, they started to talking with me in English language, and I was unable to have a single sentence with them. So that's why it demoralized myself, and I ashamed, like I feel ashamed that I don't know spoken English, and I have done my post graduation with English literature. But on spoken, I don't know how can I speak, and I don't have so motivation that how can I construct the sentence in a little bit time, because that was all because of lack of practice. So I thought that I should also learn spoken English. Yes, I am in job and there is no requirement, but because of my enthusiasm, because of my we can say interest to develop any skill, I started to work on that, and since once year I am working on that, and I am also uh, working another things, like I used to read some things on the available on Google. I don't read books because I don't have much interest to read the books, but it's good thing if I should also be read the book. But I used to read something available on the Google, and if there is any difficult word to whom the meaning I don't know, I just wrote down that word in my notebook, and look the word meaning, and I use make the sentence by using that particular words. So I am working on that, and I am not saying that I have improved so much, but what was my standard before 1 year, gradually I have improved so much, and I'm satisfied with my whatever I'm doing. I am really getting something, and I'm also improving my confidence level. So that's why that's all about me. Thank you.
So, do you take any online class to learn English to improve your English?
No, I never took any online classes. Actually, I also saw the Cambly apps, and another one is Clappingo app like that. But I thought that the tutors available on those apps, those might be highly experts. So that how can I communicate with those people, because I am not fluent in English. So that's why I thought that I should start my communication with the peoples who are having the same level like me, so that I never communicate with those type of people. Yeah, in the upcoming future, I will definitely connect with those apps, and I will. Yeah, I will not take any online classes for the spoken English. I will communicate with the experts only.
So, do you watch any particular YouTube channel to improve your English?
No, there no particular topic to improve. I used to watch random topics. I used to search on English speeches with subtitles.
Yeah.
I used to go click on that, and there are so many videos available on YouTube. And in which video I'm getting interest, I used to watch that video. Otherwise, skip it, go on next, and so on, so on. I do only this. I'm not stick with a particular YouTube channel or with particular person, because at today morning I was looking a speech given by a Mahatma. I don't know the. I will just send you link after the finishing of our class. But that was amazing, because you cannot expect that a person who is in yellow clothes, spiritual, and he can teach us like this in that way. Not only spiritual way, he was teaching in every way, in social way, in spiritual way, in intelligence way. In any way, he was giving lecture. He was giving good speech. So that's I really liked.
So, sir, you told me you are from Rajasthan, but you are working in West Bengal. So, can you tell me what the difference you feel between these two places?
Yeah, difference. I would like to differentiate the first of weather changes, because in my area during the summer season, yeah, the temperature goes high, but in this area, in West Bengal area, the temperature is not so high, but humidity is much more in air. Like we get sweating always, and if while working on outside, and there are so many wild animals in my surrounding place, so that's also another thing, and the area is very green, and during the summer winter sorry rainy season, highly rain can be expect here, can be see here. But in my area, in Rajasthan area, the rain is also not so high. During the summer season, temperature goes so high, and during the night, temperature goes down. And in winter season, there is also huge cold during the winter in my area. But in this area, I'm still using the fan. And at
Yeah.
my native place at Rajasthan, nobody is using fan. I think right now, nowadays, within 2 or 3 days. So there is huge difference in the weather and climatic condition in both states. Yeah.
So, sir, you've been learning English for the last 1 year, as you told me. So, actually, why is it that as compared to reading, listening, and writing, speaking is more difficult?
Yeah, yes, definitely we can say, because there are so many reasons. Because if we have to read something, we have sufficient time to understand those contents. If
Yeah,
we are reading a book and there are 2 or 3 difficult words in a row, in a line, and we can have a dictionary, we can see the meaning into the dictionary, and we can understand what he was saying. But and in writing also, we have enough time to write, and
yeah.
by writing we get little bit time to think about the next word and next sentence what we have to suppose to write. But while if it comes on speaking part, we don't have much more time. And
Mhm.
the negative thing is that if we stuck at a time, that goes naked, that give the negative effect in our mind, and our mind started to think about that particular stuck, where we have stopped yourself. We don't have what is required to speak right now. So that is negative pressure on our mind, and we stop to speaking. So that's why we needed more and more practice to improve our fluency. And without stopping and without taking any gap, we can be fluent. So the spoken part is must, we can say.
So, sir, as far as your learning English journey is concerned, where do you want to see yourself after 2 years?
Yeah, actually, there is no limitation of learning any language, but I am working on that. If I will be consistent on this journey, I will be very fluent in 2 years. If I will be like 1 week in next 2 years, I will be. We can say that I can deliver any speech in front of huge crowd, and I can deliver my thoughts in front of any person without lacking any confidence level, without stucking at anywhere. We will be very fluent. Yeah, I will be in this job because it's everything for me. But on the part of English language, I will be very good, and I will growing very highly on this journey.
Okay. So, thank you, sir. You have, actually answered all my questions. If you have any questions, actually, you can ask me now. Otherwise, we would actually wrap up this session. Yeah, do you
Yeah,
have any
yes.
questions?
No, sir, I would like to ask some questions to you as well. Do you also have YouTube channel, right?
Yes, sir. I have YouTube channel. Its name is Grammar Wala.
Grammar Wala.
Yeah.
Then when did you open this channel?
Actually, I started it in the month of May, and but after uploading some videos on grammar, I actually stopped making videos. But after having a suggestion from one of my friend, I once again started it, and now I upload conversational videos.
Oh, that's great. And I think you may have so many subscribers, right?
I think I have 552 right now.
Oh, that's nice. And you are speaking very well because I think you are working since so long time on this part.
Yeah, actually, sir, I'm a teacher. It's my job to, communicate with the students in English. And let me tell you, I've been teaching for the last 7 years.
Oh, that's great. And you have to suppose to communicate with students in English language only, mode of conversation with student.
Most of the time, not always. Most of the time in schools, I'm expected to communicate with the students in English.
Oh, pardon, sir. From which state do you belong?
I'm from Bihar, sir.
Okay, and in government school, okay. But in government school, I think there is no need to have a conversation with students in English language only.
Sorry, sir, I'm not a government teacher. I teach in a private school.
Oh, that's nice. In private school, most of the teachers use the English language as a conversation. It's right.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
very
a,
nice.
yeah.
And I really appreciate your efforts, whatever you are doing. And it doesn't matter that in which department, if you are in a private sector, in private school, and if you are teaching in a government school, you are doing something for our country. If you are giving a better education to the upcoming generation, so that's very good efforts done by doing by you. So that's very appreciable. And you are making our country's future. So that's great. My suggestion to you, and not suggestion, I can say my recommendation to you, that teach in a good way to the future generation, so that our country can grow up in high, and we can get something more than expectations. So that's very nice, and I really appreciate your power, whatever you are doing. You are working on spoken English part also. It's a great thing, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind word, and I appreciate your I appreciate your suggestion. Actually, I will try my best to teach in a good way, and I will. I always try to come up to the expectation of the students, and actually it's my job. I'm in private sector, so it's very difficult if you don't come up to students' expectations. So it is very hard to subscribe in this competitive world.
Yeah, it's very hard to survive while doing any job in the private sector, because in private school they don't give much more salary. I can understand everything about whatever you want to say.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for this session. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much to you as well. Bye bye, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Namaskar.